Yo guys, what is going on today? It is Mark here. Welcome back to an episode of Road to Nuclear, and we're back here with some more free-for-all. And honestly, I can't find a submachine gun or assault rifle that really works for me, but we're mainly going to be using the Pharaoh here. I did pick up the HG40, but I've been playing around. Now the game has been out for forever now, and I'm just now starting to kind of play around with my classes a little bit more because I'm pretty stubborn. And I usually use just like a standard 5 or 6 perks throughout the game to use for my classes. I usually use like Ghost or Overclock. I usually use Fast Danger Scavenger, and then I usually use Silencer Awareness. Just those 6 perks. I don't really use anything else. Maybe Flak Jacket or Tac Mask if I'm playing on Nuketown, but just for like normal play, I only use those 6 perks. But I normally wouldn't do this because I believe I can set up my own classes where they're good enough, but I looked up a little bit of things to do with making a class, stuff like that, and I put together this class. I think it had Hardwired on, which is one of the only perks that I haven't ever really used other than to go for like the challenges way back when. And I still haven't completed 100% of the multiplayer. I'm like 97% of the way done, and I just quit because they got stupid. But yeah, it took me this long to play around with classes, so I just kind of stuck. But anyways, with this game, I can't catch a break here. When I finally get the breakthrough, it's gonna be a good day. But I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so I guess I'll just get into my little story. So yesterday, at the time I'm recording this video, I heard a knock on my door, or he rang the doorbell or whatever. But I was sitting here in my room, I was in a party chat. I don't think we were playing a game at the time. I think we're in the pregame lobby. But anyways, I hear my doorbell ring, and I'm the only one home. So, usually when the UPS people drop something off, they just ring the doorbell and leave. So that's what I was expecting it to be. So I just ran to the door, and I was looking really ratchet. I was in a cut-off t-shirt, some shorts and socks, and I think I had just gotten up, and my hair was all messed up, and I hadn't taken a shower yet because I just got up and ate, and I was gonna play a game or two. But anyways, I went to answer the door, looking all ratchet and I opened it to be expecting a UPS package or anything, and there was a cop outside my door, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And anyways, I answered it, and he was standing there, and he asked if my parents were home, and the first couple of thoughts that went to my head was okay, what's wrong? What did they do? What's going on here? What do you think would run through your mind? But anyways, I was like, no, they're not home. My dad's at work. My mom's in town, go shopping and stuff like that. And he looked at me for a second, and then he was like, okay, don't worry, because I must have gave him this kind of confusing look. He was like, oh, don't worry, they're not in trouble or anything. I was just like, I was really confused. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, okay, so if they're not in trouble, where are you going with this? And then I thought it was maybe my brother or something like that got in trouble, but that wasn't the case anyway. But he ended up telling me that, I can't remember exactly what he said. It had something to do with the mayor, which the mayor lives 3 houses down from where we live. We live on the same street, on the same side of the street anyway. And he was like, you guys need to go mow your alley, and I was like, what the heck, which is really odd because my dad told me that I had to mow earlier that day anyways, and so I ended up doing it anyways, but he told us we had to mow it, but for the longest time, we had mowed just 2 weeks before that, and our neighbors never do. Theirs is there are weeds in the backyard, which is by the dumpster in the back alley, is as tall as their fence, and ours is ours got to maybe be ankle height, which is still it's still pretty long in a sense, but I was just really came here to tell us to mow our grass, which I know it's not extremely weird, but in some places it's required to have it cut a certain length. I don't know exactly if it's the same where you live, but at least where I'm from, I know there's some parts and some areas of where you live that you have to keep it cut a certain length or whatever. But they don't go out there and measure it with a ruler or anything. But I guess like the mayor didn't like the way it looked or something like that. I don't know, but I just thought it was weird that they would send a cop to come do that to the door. Like, I don't know. I just found it weird because that's never really happened before, and like the way he came up about it, like he couldn't have just told me right away, like, hey, you need to like, cause I'm an adult, right? I'm 19, so you figure like, hey, you could just tell me to what needs to happen. I'm old enough to understand and to relay a message, but no, he like needed my parents to do it because I'm not capable apparently. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. So guys, by now, if you can't tell, I went 30-1 in this free for all match. 30-1, and like I should have turned on the kid that killed me, and like after that, I went like on a really quick like, what was it, like 13 kill streak, and it just really frustrated me. It really did. But anyways, guys, yeah, there'll be a breakthrough soon, hopefully. But until next time, guys, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.